He now adopts the moniker Dirty Dom, occasionally referred to as Ex-Con Dom, a somewhat dubious alias. In the realm of WWE, he's earned the reputation of being the most detestable, spineless, and thoroughly disliked character. Dominik Mysterio, once on the receiving end of waning favor in his fledgling career, has undergone a remarkable transformation to become a standout villain in professional wrestling. Before Dirty Dom became the compelling character he is today, his journey into the world of WWE wasn't exactly marked by the arduous trials typical of an independent wrestling circuit. Far from it, considering he's the son of Rey Mysterio, widely hailed as the greatest masked wrestler in history. The term nepotism barely scratches the surface when describing Dominik Mysterio's entry into the WWE. Raised by a wrestling legend, he possessed an unmistakable pedigree that facilitated his entrance into the industry. Growing up, he was no stranger to national and international television, playing a notable role in the 2005 SummerSlam ladder match, where he portrayed the character involved in the Eddie Guerrero paternity storyline. While his trajectory seemed destined for WWE stardom from an early age, the "Your Dad's in the Business" tag inevitably accompanied him. Many second-generation superstars have faced the challenge of overcoming this label, with examples like Cody Rhodes, son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, The Rock, son of Rocky Johnson, and Randy Orton, son of Cowboy Bob Orton, emerging as prime illustrations of those who transcended the shadows of their familial ties. Notably, some, like Charlotte Flair, navigated this narrative in diverse ways, demonstrating their greatness independent of their last names. Overcoming the stigma of nepotism, these individuals have proven themselves as true luminaries in the world of professional wrestling. Dominik embarked on a distinctive journey, making his WWE and overall pro wrestling debut at SummerSlam 2020. This marked a unique challenge, given the absence of fans, as he faced Seth Rollins in a major matchup on a major pay-per-view. The bout, which turned out to be the highlight of the night, earned him widespread acclaim, including a nod of approval from Vince McMahon. McMahon acknowledged that Dominik achieved a level of crowd reaction typically reserved for seasoned wrestlers, recognizing his potential. However, Vince McMahon's acknowledgement came with a realization: being Rey Mysterio's son wouldn't be sufficient for sustained success in the demanding WWE environment. The initial years saw Dominik often accompanying his father, even forming a tag team that secured the WWE Tag Team titles. Yet, the partnership's luster faded quickly, and Dominik's on-screen presence lacked the spark that resonates with the audience. Critics cited his subdued personality and questioned whether he was merely riding on his father's coattails, providing no favors to either of them. By 2022, WWE acknowledged that the father-son alliance had run its course. A deliberate narrative shift began, gradually leading to the dissolution of the partnership. While Rey Mysterio had never turned heel in his WWE career, Dominik's trajectory took a different turn. The turning point occurred during a match in Cardiff, Wales, where Dominik attacked both Edge and his own father, firmly establishing himself as a villain within the Judgment Day faction. Dominik's entry into the faction, which included established names like Finn Balor, initially raised skepticism. However, he became the missing piece that elevated the faction's dynamics. Dominik's character transformed into a cowardly figure manipulated by the gothic and demonic Rhea Ripley. This revamped Judgment Day felt cooler and more compelling than its predecessor, with Finn Balor as the season main event star, Damian Priest as the rising force, and Rhea Ripley channeling shades of China from 2 decades prior. Contrary to the cool aura of his faction peers, Dominik's reinvention as a street thug, coupled with Rhea Ripley, made them the focal points of Judgment Day. His disingenuous transformation intensified when he repeatedly attempted to sabotage his father's life, invading the family home on Thanksgiving and Iridium, and repeating the act on Christmas. These provocative actions ultimately led to Dominik's arrest and incarceration, solidifying his role as the most despised figure in the Judgment Day faction. This marked the emergence of the persona known as Ex-Con Dom, complete with a drawn teardrop on his face, a faux toughness cultivated during his brief stint in county prison, a comedic echo of Prison Mike from The Office. While the kayfabe presentation online and on television depicted Dominik's time in prison as only lasting an hour or two, the hilariously exaggerated tough guy act resonated well with the audience. Rey Mysterio's refusal to physically confront his son during months of in-ring torture, agony, and assaults added to the storyline's intensity. Social media played a role in amplifying the absurdity, featuring segments like the Valentine's Day escapade where Dominik and Rhea coincidentally dined at the same restaurant as Rey and his wife Angie, prompting the latter to leave. Dominik, claiming to be the most wanted man on TikTok, fled the scene, leaving Rhea to foot the bill and express her displeasure. The Judgment Day faction, led by Dominik, continued tormenting Rey, culminating in a significant moment on SmackDown. Rey found himself pushed too far when Dominik berated Angie at ringside, breaking Rey's vow not to lay a hand on his son. The subsequent slap set the stage for a WrestleMania showdown, father versus son. The WrestleMania build-up garnered substantial attention, deviating from the norm of Hall of Famers avoiding matches. Rey Mysterio, the lead inductee for that year's Hall of Fame class, went on to face his son at WrestleMania 39 in Los Angeles. In a surprising turn during Rey's Hall of Fame speech, Dominik, Rhea Ripley, and Damian Priest walked out, underscoring the impact of Dominik's character and the significance of the storyline. WrestleMania 39 unfolded with Rey triumphing over his son in a match that included the symbolic act of beating Dominik with a belt. In an interview, Rey Mysterio revealed that this stage of his career was orchestrated to set up his son for success. Despite Dominik not winning the WrestleMania match, Rey succeeded in defining, cementing, and elevating him as one of the most talked about villains in professional wrestling. In under a year, Dominik transformed from a somewhat overlooked, almost irrelevant presence in the shadow of his father to becoming one of the most captivating solo acts on WWE television. From die-hard fans voicing their opinions online to the young enthusiast proudly displaying his favorite wrestler's action figure in front of the TV, there's a universal desire to see Dominik get a smack in the face. This widespread sentiment affirms his successful embrace of the villainous role he aspired to embody. While the journey took some time, once the wheels were set in motion, Dominik swiftly demonstrated his rightful place and showcased his unique contributions. His legacy is poised to be distinctly his own, not merely an extension of his father's legacy. The prospect of a babyface turn for Dominik Mysterio sparks curiosity about his future. Will he revert to being a valiant hero, or will the lingering influence of the enigmatic Rhea Ripley continue to guide him? It's a question for the fans and wrestling enthusiasts to ponder and discuss in the comments below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. If you want a full-fledged documentary on Dom or any other wrestler, let us know. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thanks!